Hey guys, we're excited to start coming on here more often and just sharing our heart through little teaching moments, sharing testimonies of what the Lord is doing with our ministry, with our family. Get it on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and our newsletters and whatever. And one of the things I'm excited about that you're going to hear about in this video is I'm going to start doing a monthly teaching. So once a month, I'm going to pick a subject that's dear to my heart, and we're going to unpack it in a little 3 to 4 minute video each week. And it's just going to be a way for us to encourage you guys in your walks with the Lord, challenge you in some areas, and I just think it's going to be fruitful overall. But for this month, I want to begin to unpack a subject and a message that is super dear to my heart. And we're going to get into the scriptures a little bit and some different lifestyle application, but I want to talk to you about this idea and this reality that we create capacity in our lives to feel the Lord's presence, to have divine wisdom and insight wash over us, to hear His voice, to see things in the Spirit. And it's this reality of capacity. Now, if you look up capacity in a dictionary, a very general definition of capacity is it's the maximum amount of something that a room or a space can contain. Most of you know, you walk into a church building and it might say the maximum capacity is 500 or whatever. And I believe that in our personal lives, we actually can create capacity. But as time goes on, our capacity can grow and it can grow and it can grow as we continue to sow into the Spirit. And one of the deepest ways that we can sow into the Spirit that I'm going to unpack over the next month is 3 ways. The way that we pray, a lifestyle of fasting, and a lifestyle of consecration, choosing to guard our eyes what they see and our ears what they hear. Because we live in a reality of you're either sowing into the flesh or you're sowing into the Spirit. We live in this world of flesh and of spirit, and our goal for our life is that we'd be able to connect to the realm of the Spirit and less be dominated by the flesh. And we know that the life choices that we make are what produce these realities. Now, what I'm not saying is that the Lord, needs us to do all of these different things to be happy or pleased and want to come near. The Lord is sitting next to us all the time. He lives inside of us, and He forever wants to draw near. But there are decisions that we can make that will allow us personally to be able to feel and experience all that which the Lord has for us. And unfortunately, it really is your choice. How much of God do you want? And that's the scary thing about our walks with the Lord, is that really we can have as much God as we want by the decisions that we make, and the better decisions that we make to sow into the Spirit expand our capacity to feel, hear, and experience all that God has for us. So I'm excited over this next couple of weeks to unpack this more with you, as we're going to hit on prayer, we're going to hit on fasting, and we're going to hit on consecration. So stay tuned.